Ladies and gentlemen, right here we have two very rare, very expensive M60 Boley tanks in my collection. And in today's video, I might just have another one in this box for you and a ton of new, rare, awesome stuff for my collection. In this box, we have a ton of trucks, tanks, and vehicles. Everything is new for my Army Men collection. As you guys know, I have the largest Army Men collection on YouTube that we know of. These pictures from last December are already outdated, but I will have another collection video coming soon. And it's only getting bigger with everything that I buy. And first off, we are starting off with a Pandora 6x6, I think American armored vehicle. It's kind of like the Soviet or Russian BTRs with the 8 or 6 wheels, but I think Delta Force does use these for the American forces. We have some markings here, we have some bags and stuff on here. We have some gas canisters, we have this little canopy for someone. We have a machine gun up here. I don't know if that can turn. It does turn, but I want to be careful. We have, I think these are gas or grenade things that shoot. I'm not exactly sure what those are, but we do have those on the M1 Abrams too. We have some doors. Oh, sweet. These doors look like they open up. There's quite a bit of room in there too. And I think we did get 2 of these. We get some more hatch and vent detail on the front there. Yep, we do have another one. This one is a little bit different though. Just by looking at it, it does look a little more empty compared to the other one. But I think it is the same thing, just about. I kind of like this one. It's a little less detailed and maybe you can modify it or put your own bags and guns on there, but these are really, really cool. This one does not have the doors that open up in the back. Up next here, we do have this air-to-ground missile system trailer. It does have some jacks that are stationary, but you can imagine that they would swivel down and lock the trailer into place when it shoots. We do have a little tow hitch here, which is really, really nice. There's nothing on the back. There's a little vent detail, maybe some radiator or some sort. And it does look like someone can sit in here with a seat. You know, maybe this was a G.I. Joe. I actually don't know what this brand was. I thought it was Boley for a second, but I have seen the black version of this on Amazon. It doesn't look as good as these ones. These are very, very detailed. But we do have a air-to-ground missile system trailer with some really, really cool looking rockets. And it does look like a guy can sit in there. Obviously, I don't think someone would sit there in real life. You know, it would just be its own little station or, you know, weapon system. And maybe you'd have someone with a computer sitting behind it. But that is very, very cool. And I think I do have 2 of these. So I was correct about there being another trailer or some sort of gun that you can tow. It does look like it is a flat cannon, and it does have little seats here. And I did take a vintage Marks guy who sits down, and he sits very, very nicely and fits very, very nicely on this little gun here. He's just a little bit shorter, I think, to reach up and kind of control the gun. But other than that, he does fit very, very, very nice in there. So that looks really, really cool. You can move the gun up and down, and this does move 360 degrees, which is really, really nice. I don't know which one goes to what, but it does look like they have the same tow hitch. I would think this one with the sticker goes on to this one too, and then this one goes on to the more bland looking Pandora 6x6. I had to look up what this vehicle was because I'm not familiar with that. I did get this little trailer that does fit on either of these 6x6 trucks, which is really, really nice. I do have a few of these rockets in my collection that aim up and down. Those fit nice in the back of the trailer there. And you could kind of hot glue those in probably if you wanted to, or paint those, maybe do some cool camouflage or something to have those sit there and be like the other missile system ground-to-air trailer that also came in the box. You also have this little barrel that can fit in there nicely. You could probably put a lot of stuff on the back of this trailer, which is nice. You could fit some guys in there too. A little drive-by shooting there or whatever. I want to see. This is ridiculous, but I just want to see how that looks. All right, that looks very, very bad. So you can put like your BNC toy sandbag. I have like probably 20 of those in my collection. And then you have some tank traps you can stick on the back too, and basically resupply your front lines, which is cool. Or you could put some AA batteries in there, chocolate, or you could put some high value cargo like this Cloud City Boba Fett in there. And yes, that was a real Cloud City Boba Fett, and yes, I do have a crazy Lego collection. Are you looking for plastic army men? If so, you can check out the pinned comment down below or the link in the description. It'll bring you to my Amazon page where everything is organized for you, and you can find the same exact brand you see on the screen. The brand is TimMee Toys, and they make phenomenal plastic army men. So we are moving on to the last awesome part of this plastic army men unboxing video that was thankfully sent over by Preston again. We have this semi-truck, and this semi-truck does carry the M60 Boley tanks that come in these sets. So this is the first truck I have in my collection that does carry these M60 Boley tanks. I am super excited to have this in my collection, but like I said, we have our tan M60 and green M60 Boley tank. What else do you think we have here? We have the last tank of the Holy Grail. So we do have the super rare dark vintage green M60 Boley tank to add to the collection. So that fits on there very nice, just like these other two tanks would. We are going to move these and take these from the back and move them in the front. So that is an awesome picture there. So it is story time, ladies and gentlemen. I will tell you how I acquired each of my M60 Boley tanks. So this one I got in 2020. I got this in a lot of maybe 20 other tanks. I think it's a super old video on my YouTube channel. You could probably find it. But I think I paid $20 for that lot. There were 20 tanks in there. There was this, which is probably worth $300. And there was probably 20 other tanks in there worth another $100. So I paid $20 for $400. And that's how I acquired my first M60 Boley tank. So that was the steal of the century for army men. I mean, you don't pay $20 for $400. This I just got recently for $90. This was $65 from Preston, along with another $15 from everything else. And this one I actually picked up in 2024, and I think I paid $85 for this, and this one is usually worth $300 too. So a little bit better deal, but still very pricey. But those are the 3 stories on how I acquired all M60 Boley tanks. Like I said, these are all new items for my Plastic Army Men collection, sent over to me by Preston in my Discord, so big thank you to him. And if you guys would like to buy some Plastic Army Men, make sure to check the pinned comment down below or the link in the description. My next video will be this huge Army Men box full of TimMee Toy Plastic Army Men that was super kindly sent over and sponsored by TimMee Toys. But let me know what you guys think of the M60 Boley tank. I'll definitely add this dark green Boley to the display back here. Let me know what you guys think I should add. I could add maybe a pink and a different colored tank here. I could definitely switch this background out. I could put a different tank over there. Maybe change this armored car to blue. Let me know what you guys think I should put for the background. Thank you guys for watching. Hit the like button if you haven't. Make sure to join the Discord, and I'll see you in the next video. God bless. Stay safe.